my name is Christina and this is CC Crochet. Today I am back with another week of projects that I've been working on, and I did not forget the word of the day today, so that will be at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. I think you'll like the word that I have for today. Also, if you're new to my channel, I am glad to see you this morning, and if you like videos like this, make sure you hit the like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you get notified every time I post a video. And if you have seen my videos and you're returning back for another one, thank you for coming back. It means a lot to me, knowing that I do have returning viewers. So today I do have a couple finished projects. First one I don't have with me, but I will have is pictures somewhere on the screen. It's a ear warmer that I kind of created myself, just messing around with different stitches. It's a black and white ear warmer that I made for a friend of mine. And cause he wanted a ear warmer that was not made from wool or any animal fibers, so I used acrylic yarn. So I did that for him. I finished it Thursday night, and I gave it to him Friday morning. So again, that picture will be somewhere around here. Another thing that I have finished is a hat that I made for my brother. I used yarn that I got from Joanne. I ordered it. I think I remember mentioning last 2 weeks video, that I was waiting on the yarn to come in, and I said it'll probably come in Wednesday, which I was correct. It did come in Wednesday, and I was able to start on the hat. I don't have much of the yarn left over. This is literally all I have left over from it. It's just a size 4 wool yarn. You can kind of see the halo from the wool in it. I got 2 little skeins. They were 174 yards per skein, and most of the time when you get a skein, and you double it, like hold a strand from both skein, they usually have about the same amount of yarn. But for some reason, I'm not sure if this was a fluke or anything, but for some reason, one skein had to make a little less than the other, because I ran out of one skein and didn't run out of the other. But I can shade the hat. Now the hat's gonna look huge because I'm not gonna say it, but I have an average medium sized head and he has an average large sized head for adults. But this is the hat. Again, I held 2 strands together to give it the color effect, and then I just single crochet them together because it's like a rectangle pattern where you work in half the crochets up until you get to the last 5 stitches, and then you do 5 single crochets, and then you keep doing that, going back and forth. Back loop, half double crochets, and then half double crochets, and then back loop, single crochets, and the single crochet. So I made this. I finished this. I want to say Saturday or Sunday. So that's a set. Like I said, it's bigger than my head. So, but if it fits him, that's perfect. I'm waiting on him to pick it up. He actually works with my husband at their job. So, also, before I forget, continue going on, I just want to say this. I hope wherever you are at, it's nice and warm. Where I'm from, here in South Arkansas, we are normally used to a warm March. Well, this year our March has not been warm. In fact, we've had a somewhat cold March. In fact, this morning it was in the 30s. Like, I believe when I talked to my husband on his first break, our temperature was 36 degrees, which is not normal for Southern Arkansas. But you have to do what you have to do, stay warm. So I hope everyone is staying warm where they're at. So, but that is a project that I've just finished. It's a hat for my brother, which I'm actually liking the colors that it came out with. And at first I was too worried about it being too fuzzy from the wool yarn, but it's not too bad. Like, you can see the fuzz from the halo of the wool, because it says 100% wool. So, but other than that, I think it came out perfect. So that's that project. Now I was using another wool yarn. I believe this is 100% superwash merino wool from Hobby Lobby. I was doing the same pattern as my brother's hat, but I did not like it in this color, and it was like I was not feeling it anymore. So they always say if you don't feel the project you're doing, it does not hurt to take it out or just put it away. Just stop. So you want to do this other way. But this is something that I'm doing. I bought 2 skeins of this yarn. Oh, sorry, hanks. They were in hanks. And I remember a pattern that I liked. I tried once, didn't get too far in because I was just messing around. But this time I'm actually going to try to complete one. This is from a fellow YouTuber. It's not like a crochet long. It was her Crochet Academy, I think it was. I'm probably wrong. But excuse me. But I did. But she had these lessons on most of the different type of yarn, different hooks you can use, and you hear it squeaking in my chair. It was just doing a lot of different lessons for beginners in crocheting, which I'm not a beginner. I've been crocheting since I was teen, young teen. So, but I decided to pick up her layman wrap, her link to her channel, and she has a blog, so you can go check her blog out. I'm not going to try to say it because I'll probably butcher it. Actually, you know what? I might just say, I believe it's tlycblog.com. I also have the link below, so you can go check her out. She does a lot of Tunisian crochet, which I'll show you the hook that I'm using right now. It's just a crochet hook, so just a regular. Well, this is a wooden one, but just a regular crochet hook. This is a 6mm, so a J hook roughly, and a cord. Now, there are some that are where you have just a bar, where you have the hook on, and then it continues to going down like just a straight bar, probably about that big, and it has a stopper at the end. Or you get one that has double hooks. I don't like using double hooks because I'm afraid my stitches will fall off. But for like blankets and stuff like that don't have a lot of stitches on it, that's more than a bar hook can hold, I like to use a corded one. Eventually I like to get some that have like interchangeable, but I'm having trouble finding the right set because all of them are like metal, lot of them are plastic or wood, and I use a lot of acrylic yarn, and wood really don't work too well with acrylic. Later for me, I'm using wool right now, so it works. But definitely go check out her website. The pattern that I'm doing is on her blog, so you definitely want to go check out her blog. Check out all her patterns and like crochet and stuff. But this is her lemon wrap. It is a Tunisian crochet project. In fact, let me try to scoop back some so I can get the whole project in there. So let me try to. This is what I've done so far. This is barely half of it. I think I got 3 more rows to be half, possibly. But she has 2 stitches, 2 pattern of stitches in this one. You have your basic simple stitch, which is just this whole thing here, but I didn't see the coloration in it. It's kind of hard to see right there. That's the color. And then you have this one here. This is the side of it, but that's called the honeycomb. Get a little closer to see it. And it's a very fun project that I'm working on. In fact, I'm loving the colors. Love how it's coming out. But yeah, I will have her link below. Both her channel and her blog down below, so definitely go check out her. I watch her videos all the time. In fact, I am a subscriber to her channel, so definitely go subscribe to her channel. She also does a lot of yarn reviews. She got herself a yarn snob. And she knows what she likes, she knows what she doesn't like. And that's fun. But she lets you like kind of does the reviews so you can kind of see what yarns are out there. But yeah, definitely go check her out. Check her channel out, check her blog out. She has a lot of free patterns on the blog, but she does have some that you have to pay for, which is fine. This is how she makes money, other than her channel. So, but I highly recommend going and check her out. I love the girl. She's actually a friend of mine. We've only met on Zoom meetings for the academy, but I would consider her my friend. I hope she considers me her friend, because most of the time when she has a video out, I watch it. I have to watch videos that she had posted before I even knew about her. So, but definitely, I highly recommend. I cannot say it as much as I want to, but definitely go check out Tony Lipsy at tlyc.blog.com or her YouTube channel TLYC or TLY Crafts. Alright, now what I'm doing, that's also a fellow crocheter, my tote bag that I made. The handles are starting to come unravel a little bit, like the tails and stuff, but it's mine, I ain't worried about it. And that is my calendar blanket that I am doing. I just finished this month's where are my scissors? Everything's falling over here. I just finished up this month this morning. I want to get that done before I start recording. But this is just one panel. Get back in because I get too big to show. So you have 3 months. I'm doing neon stripes, so mine's very neon-y. That's not even a word, but I don't care. So you have, well, hold this way. Excuse my tail here. So you have January's down here, just snowflakes. So let's do that a little closer. They have February's hearts, which I'm not having that close. I even see that as a heart. And then my mom calls them 8s. My husband calls them chains, but they're technically shamrocks. It would have been done better if I done green, but I like the neon. I'm thinking with one color for each one. So I'm gonna try to let you see this whole entire thing. That's a long. So one thing different about this month's strip is you don't have any of the bobbins hanging down like you've done for the first 2 months, and then you just kind of work back and forth with the. One thing I do like about it is your blues are kind of staying together, your pinks are staying together, so there's your orange, your purples, and your greens. So that is my dog's barking. I don't know why they're barking. So, but yeah, I am using Red Heart yarn for this in a size I hook, so 5.5. And the girl that I'm following along with is also another YouTuber. Her name is Jada in Stitches. I will have her channel linked below, so that's 2 channels in the description. TLY Crowds and Jada in Stitches. So she's doing a block strip every month, and she posts her video for the counter blankets every first Friday of the month. So definitely go check out her. She has other patterns, and a lot of her patterns you buy on her Etsy shop, I believe. Yeah. So you can check that out. I don't technically go on there. I just do her videos, but that's completely up to you. Now my last project I'm going to show you is my mosaic blanket. I don't have a lot done on it, but I still want to show you what I've done. I finished up some of my linen rows here. When I showed you this last week, I only had part of a row done, and then I had to finish the end of it. But I am finished with that row, and I've done the next row, and I've just started the second row. So the colors I am using for this is out of this yarn. And the solid color is linen, and the other color is sunset. So, sorry I got a little distracted. I just got a message from my daughter's teacher. So, I'll have to read that when I get done. So, and this is where I am doing the next row. There are 2 rows per row in the pattern. So, you get a nice thick color. So, this is how you yarn that I'm using brand. It's out of this yarn. This is linen. The other one is sunset. So, and I'm using a 4mm hook on these. So these are all the projects that I am working on. So technically, I just finished 3. I have the mosaic blanket and my wrap to finish up, and then I have my temperature blankets that I will show you that update on Thursday. I keep almost say Tuesday, but on Thursday. So you definitely go check out those. Now before we get on to my head just a little bit onto the word of the day, which I have pulled up here, I want to kind of. This is not a sponsored video because I'm not sponsored for anything yet. Hopefully in the future I get to. But if you want to take a break from crocheting and you want to try to find a book to read, I have been reading a book series. I'm not sure if you've seen the show on Netflix. It's called Bridgerton. So, but I have been I've read 4 of the books out of the 8 book series. They have more, but the ones I'm reading are about the siblings. There's 8 siblings, 4 boys, 4 girls, all named alphabetical. In fact, the names, this is how much I've watched the show and read the books. The names of the kids are Anthony, Benedict, I almost said the last name. Anthony, Benedict, Colin, Daphne, Eloise, Francesca, Gregory, and Hyacinth. There's 8 of them, Anthony being the oldest, and the one who had inherited his role as Viscount from when his dad died, and the head of the house, and he took his role a little too serious, but he went through a lot. But I've been reading their book. In fact, this is book number 5. It's the Bridgerton series. I did get this one from Target. I just haven't removed the sticker yet. In fact, let me try to do that now while I'm talking. I got the other books from Barnes & Noble. So, and they're slightly smaller and not with the actual picture. I've been reading these ever since I saw they have 2 seasons out on Netflix, and season 1 is based off of book 1, season 2 is based off of book 2. They're working on season 3, which is going to be based off of book 4. They're skipping a book. Book 1 is all about Daphne, the oldest daughter's love story. It's called The Duke and I. Book 2 is called The Viscount Who Loved Me. It is Anthony's story. And then you have book 3, which is Benedict's story. Book 4 is Colin and Penelope. Penelope is Colin's sister Eloise, which is what book 5 is on. You can see her name, Eloise's story. And it's To Sir Philip with Love. Penelope is Eloise's best friend, and she falls in love with Eloise's brother Colin. But like I said, I've been reading these books. I've read books 1 through 4 already. I just got book 5 for my birthday. They are based off in London, in the 1800s. I think Daphne's story started around like 1814. So, and they had to go through these married seasons where when the daughter come of age, they have to go out into like all these balls, parties to find a husband, to look for suitors, and eventually marry and have try to have families of their own. And there's a lot of drama in the books and the show. So if you're looking for a good book and you love romance and love drama, Bridgerton is the best book for you. Well, I can't really say best book. Definitely give it a try. I've never been a big on reading books. I haven't got far on this one yet, but I plan on doing so soon. And definitely check them out because they're very, very interesting, very fun to read. I also, this book 2 took a bit to kind of get into the story because I've read it after watching the season, and I'm like, okay, get to the good part. But it did. The way it ended out was really awesome. I love how it ended. And even book 4, which is Colin and Penelope's story, it also started off slow, and it slowly build up. But again, check out Bridgerton on Netflix. So you see it's got on Netflix here, and also check it out on check out the books. I will have both probably both Target and Barnes & Noble, but I might just put Barnes & Noble down below so you can see books. This one here costs a little more than the other ones So this one's slightly bigger, and it has an actual. This has this picture on it. The ones I got are smaller, a little more compact. They're about $9 from Barnes. This one was about $17, but I did get this sale for 20% off. But let's move on to the word of the day for the video gets too long. So today's word is gallivant, and I saw that this was the word for the day. I'm like, okay, I've heard of this word before, but I never knew what it meant. So gallivant means to go or to travel to many different places for pleasure. And I could use a sentence, which I'm going to, or I can just make something up my own, but I'm going to go ahead and go with the sentence. She spent her gap year gallivanting around Europe with her best friend. So, if you like to travel and you want to go places, like for me, I have two places that I would love to go. One is because I have not been to this state. I've been to, let's see, how many states have I been to? My dad's a truck driver, so I have gone on the truck with him during the summer while I was in school. I've been to 42 states in British Columbia, Canada, which is where I saw my very first wild bald eagle. We had just crossed the border into Canada, and one swooped down in front of the truck. Don't worry, we did not hit it. It was so far enough away that we weren't going to hit it. But it was still close, good enough to, it was actually awesome to see a bald eagle swoop down in front of the truck as we crossed into Canada. But I have been to Florida, I've been to Maine, I've been to Washington State, but I've seen the base of Mount St. Helens. The only corner state I have not been to is California. I would love to go. My dad was born in California. My grandparents lived in California for years. So definitely want to go, mainly just to get it off the bucket list, get that corner out of the way. But the biggest one I would like to go to, which would be gallivanting for pleasure, is Ireland. Ooh, excuse me. My husband's family is from Ireland. His ancestors are. So I definitely would love to go there. He would go to Ireland just to see where his ancestors came from. So I'm hoping one day we will get to do that. Maybe take our kids over there to see where their ancestors came from. So, but that's all I have for today. So again, like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell to get notified every time I post a video. And I will see y'all guys on Thursday with my tuna blanket. It's coming along. It's getting nice and long as far as the height of it. And I'm hoping to have more on last year's blanket, which is coming along very slowly. I've been doing a lot of my other projects I've been showing you instead of working on that. I'll work on that probably tomorrow, get that ready for Thursday. So again, I will see you guys on Thursday. Stay warm, stay happy. Bye guys.